Privitar are an enterprise software company based in London. We're specifically focused on data privacy, which is a relatively new discipline, so I'll explain it a bit. If you think about security technologies, you're thinking about something that stops people from getting into a file or a database. Privacy is different, because it's about what people are able to learn once they are able to see a file or a database. The aim of privacy technologies is that individuals can't be identified in a dataset, that they can't have sensitive data about them revealed by their inclusion in a dataset. But we do want the data to be analytically useful. Let's think about your bank. You want them to design products, whether that's apps or financial products, that are useful to you. And to do that, they need your data. Your data needs to be useful enough to represent you well enough for an analyst to build a product that meets your needs. To keep your data useful without you yourself being revealed, Privitar's software hides you in the crowd, generalizing the data points that could be used to identify you. The view that it's negligent of organisations not to protect customer data is increasingly mainstream. That's not just a view from the IT or from the legal teams, it's coming from consumers as well. 73% of consumers agree that companies are not transparent in the ways they get permission for customer data. Although asking customers to agree to T's and C's is standard practice, what we found is that that's not seen as meaningful consent. It's seen as extracting agreement for something that the consumer does not really understand. Better data use happens when consumers understand what they're giving access to, how it's being protected, and what the benefits for them are. Businesses can then build better products and services and know that they are taking their customers with them. One consequence of consumer mistrust is really strong support for data protection regulations, such as GDPR. Consumer support for regulation is even more marked in the US, which currently is without federal data protection regulation. In order to feel safe, consumers need respect for their data to be enshrined in law, and they expect transparency from the companies who use that data. It's key to building a strong reputation around privacy and respect for your customers' data. Transparency doesn't have to be about legal language and huge disclaimers. Data is an asset that you can use to delight customers. Smart companies use transparency to help their customers understand their own behaviours, as well as how their data is used and respected. A great example is Monzo. They make it clear what they know about you, and you can use that information to help you better manage your money. We're in a new reality now, where data privacy is vital to any organisation that wants to use its data successfully. The regulations are increasingly in place, consumers are demanding it, and the technology to support what you need to do now exists. Respecting your customers' data privacy is the right thing to do, it's a responsible thing to do, and it's what your customers expect.